Resistant, but I ride on my core. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, I'm excited because I heard that BTS is supposed to be making their comeback this year. Let's just give a round of applause for BTS making their comeback in 2026. Yes, indeed. I know ARMY is excited and ready to hear BTS, to see BTS, so much so that I heard that Mexico and some other countries as well are asking for more tour dates because of the fast selling out, because that's how hot BTS is in their country. So because of that, BTS, y'all gotta work BTS. I'm starting to actually feel bad for BTS because that's how much you guys, I'm glad. They're going to love to do it for you guys, but you guys like extended their tour way more than much longer than they were probably intending. But hey, so many fans love them and that's great. That's amazing. And for that reason, that's exactly why I'm here today to do a reading. And also, can we please, Ticketmaster, can we get some sort of regulation on ticket upsales, please? Because I have heard this about other American artists, but just hearing this about K-pop tickets, now $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $6,000 for some tickets? Are we serious? We're really upsale charging like that? My goodness gracious. It's like, people are buying tickets maybe at the mass groves, and maybe those people that got their tickets first, yeah, they bought what they needed, and then they bought some like extra to like make some cash back to reimburse the money that they probably sold for those tickets. Oh my god, that is genius. How to get free BTS tickets. Buy a lot of tickets, sell them, and then the tickets that you don't need, upcharge them, and then you'll get surplus charge back. Instead of being in the red, you're actually in the black. Oh my god. Oh my god. People are out here scamming the system to make money. I am so sorry, guys. I am really so sorry. That just dawned on me that what people are doing out here illegally to get funds, but also just playing on the sympathy of people that really want to go see BTS, and then that they'll do anything to pay those prices. And let's not mention that those ticket prices are probably going to go up even higher the closer the tour date comes. Come on now. So because of that, can we please have Ticketmaster and other places, but I heard Ticketmaster is the one that is at fault here. Can we please get some regulation? And BTS, whoever your managers are, can you please like keep track of this, honestly, for the armies, please, and thank you. Whew. So with my little PSA message out the way, let's just pull some cards for the BTS return. BTS World Tour 2026. Let's pull some cards. I just want to see behind the scenes of what BTS has been putting in for this tour. That's what I want, the behind the scenes into making this tour. BTS, how have you been prepping for this tour? Oh, well, I like that. The first card that came out is the Two of Cups, which means that they've been prepping in two ways. One, with each other in mind, just glad to reunite with each other. It's like amazing, it's beautiful, but also they are doing it with you guys, the armies, in mind, because they can't wait to reunite with you guys as well. It's a reunition for everyone. You guys are like family to BTS, and BTS can't wait to get back to their family, and they can't wait to, and they are so glad that they are back together with their family, both business and literally. So with that being said, let's see what's beneath. The Nine of Pentacles, I like that. In the past is the Four of Wands. I like that. That's really beautiful, especially moving forward. At this present moment, we have Temperance, which would make sense. And then for their future, it's the Three of Wands. It's that tour, literally. Oh my gosh. So what do we see here? And I'll pull a block card. Let's see right here. Here's the block card. And let's see what's the how did the Eight of Pentacles get here again? So what I see here is, like I said, for BTS in this present moment. Actually, before I go to the present moment, I want to start in the past, because the past is really telling. And the past is going to be that great transition into their present moment. Because what we have here is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is all about that transition. Yeah, I led you all up into that. So the Four of Wands symbolizes a transition, and that's a transition or a pace in their life. Like I said beforehand, when they were all getting into the military, that they were all struggling going from celebrities to military. Now it's going to be the same, but in reverse, going from military back to being common civilians, but they're not really common civilians because they're celebrities. So because of that, they also, now they have to go through that reverse challenge. And it was hard going out, but it's nice coming in, because they finally get to go back to what they love. That was something that they were mandated to do, and they did as much as they needed to. They did what they needed to do and got out. It's time to go back to being BTS. That was great. Military service, yes, it was a great experience, but no, BTS is ready to come back and do what they needed to do, because like I said, it was awful. They were at the height of their career. Yeah, they was able to extend it by like 2 more years. But no, BTS was at the pinnacle of their career, and they had to go into military service. Hi, Franny. So because of that, that was like a downer for their career, but it didn't put them on a complete halt. Because yes, some of them during the time did some solo work, yes, but it wasn't the same. They want BTS. They want Army. So because of that, I'm sorry, I'm watching my cat. And because of that, my cat is just a constant pickup in every video today. So with that being said, we see here that for that transition moving forward, as they're going from military to celebrities, they get to reunite with their loved ones, everybody that they missed. They get to rekindle. They get to go back to the spark, what brought them joy. And that was making music. That was the fans. That was Army, and that was BTS. And now that they got the band back together, it's time to now rejoice in that energy. And they are enjoying each other's space, company, and time. And also the time, energy, and effort that they're putting into this 2026 world tour for Army. So they're working but slaving in labor, but in love. It's all in love, and because of that, I hope they honestly extend it. Even though I said I feel bad for BTS, I really do hope they extend it, because that's how much they love their Army, that they're probably willing to do anything for them. And that's probably what we see here with this problem with this Justice card, because justice is all about being fair. Well, if you add in extra tour dates at countries, and they only allotted certain days and time in a country, well, now we got to push back all other country dates. So how are we going to work that out? Or do we come back at the end of the tour and it's like an encore? Like how are we going to work this out? And then also because of that, like I said before, it's working BTS, honestly, truly. But hey, they want to do it too, but they also don't want to overwork themselves as well. But so, it's all that. It's the linguistics. And because of that, I could see why justice will be a balance here, because how do we give everybody everything that they want? Because they want you guys to be happy. You guys want them to be happy. Everybody wants everybody to be happy. So how can we please everybody in this situation? Well, you can't just please everybody in the situation. So what is the best way to please, where majority rules gets the kind of pleasure that they need? So because of that, that's what BTS camp is up to right now, trying to figure out how can they justly bring things into balance. And that's exactly what we see here of Temperance, because like I said, this is all out of love. They are willing to make compromises because they truly love Army, that this is joy for them. This is truly joy to go on this tour for you guys. They're musicians. They like literally, I mean, you guys, Army, understand, like BTS and Army understand that y'all like this, nothing can ever come between you guys because y'all started from the bottom, literally, and now you're here. So because of that, that kind of love, dedication, of course they want to show out and show off for you guys, and you guys are going to love it, eat it up. But it's also that, how much do we ask without taking advantage of their generosity too? So it's all that balance that BTS and Army are trying to work out, and that's why temperance and justice is here, because it's all trying to put all the puzzle pieces together for everyone to be happy. And like I said, with this Nine of Pentacles, they were at the pinnacle of their career, and they're basically picking up from where they left off. And at the Nine of Pentacles, they're almost at the Ten of Pentacles. And because of that, this tour is the working towards that. They have already built their legacy. They're already at the Ten of Pentacles. Let's be honest. They have already accomplished the Ten of Pentacles metaphorically. But to them, they're at the Nine of Pentacles, because to them, they don't have it all yet. And it's something about this tour that maybe is going to solidify that. Something about this tour that when they come together, they felt as though they were better together and not better separated. Even though they had their own successful journeys as solo artists, like I said, it just wasn't the same. So because of that, to be together as BTS, to be together as changed men, honestly, let's be for real, to get to see each other grow up right before each other's faces, it's like amazing for them. And because of that, they are just delighted to see whatever opportunities are coming forward for them. And that's exactly what I see here with the Three of Wands. It's looking out, having the opportunity and basically the world before you. It's vast and open. They're going to travel across seas, literally. They're going to go journey. So this literally is them on tour. No matter, like, they're going to, whatever they're trying to work out in this present moment, the kinks are going to get worked out before they go on this tour. Before April, they're going to have this worked out. So because of that, we see here down at the very which is their foundation and their overall reading. I'm sorry, I'm covering my cat. And the overall reading that I see here for the cards is the fact that the Eight of Pentacles symbolizes the fact that they have worked so hard, and they're still working so hard for Army, that all that they want to do is go on tour, and they can't wait to go on tour. Literally, but they want it to be perfect. It's like perfectionists. It's like, we can't come back haphazardly. They've been waiting for us so long. We got to give them our best. So because of that, it's the pressure that they're putting on themselves, not the pressure that Army's putting on them. So with that being said, let's just pull some cards about how is BTS feeling as they prepare for this 2026 tour that starts in April. All right. How's BTS feeling about this world tour? All right, BTS, oh, sorry, itchy. How does BTS feel about this tour that they are prepping for? Okay, big ego, but I don't see that as a bad thing in this present moment. A Zeph, which is very fitting, all about that transition, seems to be that keyword that continues to follow through. And a Fox, interesting. Let's pull one more card because that Fox puzzled me. I should have left it alone at the Fox. Now I'm going to pull one more card because now the Thief is making me curious. The cards silenced me because they told me to think. Literally and metaphorically. The card that came out when I said that the Fox and the Thief were confusing me was to think. So think through it. So what I see here, let's just start off right at the beginning, is the big ego. And like I said, I don't see that as a bad thing. Like I said, BTS knows who they are. They know their fan base. They know what they come with. So because of that, yeah, they rightfully have a big ego, but it's a big ego in the sense of going back to that Eight of Pentacles, they want to perfect this because they know then what the name of BTS holds, and they want to uphold to that standard. They have set the bar high for themselves that they want to attain that. So that's where their ego is coming in. They want to outshine and outperform for you guys because that's just how much they want to give back to you, and that's just how much they miss you guys, and they just want you guys to be happy. So because of that, they're willing to overwork and overexert themselves in the name of their ego for the love of their fans. But I see here a death, not literally, metaphorically, a transition. We're seeing that BTS is in the transitional phase right now, that when it comes to coming to this 2026 tour, whatever used to be BTS in the past before the army is no longer the BTS that you guys are going to see on stage. They know that. And once you guys get on stage and once the first army talk about the way the tour was, they already know that the rest of the fan bases are already going to know that they're not going to get the same BTS that was pre-army. You're getting BTS post-army. And because of that, there's some Fox energy here, which was quite confusing me because foxes, if you think about it, swiping right, and then we have the thief card. So it's like, why is the fox and the thief coming out hand in hand? Who's the sly, sneaky people? Those that are trying to take advantage of the army right now, that are so desperate to go to a BTS concert. So because of that, BTS has to look out for the negative energy that could try to come up against this positive energy that they are putting out there, because they're radiating so much good, positive, loving energy. Of course, there's going to be negative energy that's going to be drawn to that because that's just the way life works, right? It's too much positivity. It's too much light. There's got to be something that's got to try to drown that out. But the light is always going to win in the end. So they're going to find a way to overpower and overshadow whatever this mysterious fox thievery that's going on when it comes to the tour. They just got to think through it and think, how can they, what the think card is, how to deal with this, because it's affecting the army. And if the army are upset, then BTS got to do something, because like I said, they love you guys. They want you guys to be happy. They're going to try to do anything. It's their ego. It's like they feel rightfully entitled the fact that your money is in their hands, and if it's getting stolen, eaten up, and taken advantage of, they feel as though because their name is so big and who they are and what they come with, they feel as though they were responsible to do something about it. So because of that, I don't know what that has to mean for their ticket sales, but moving forward, I definitely see that for this tour, that BTS is definitely taking this seriously. They really are. But in this seriousness, they are loving every moment of it, because it's all done with love, and it's all done with army on their mind. And because of that, with that, they're never going to lose sight of the track or the goal. So because of that, they are going to show up and deliver. And that's what BTS is hoping to do. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading on BTS and their comeback for 2026. I just wanted to do a quick reading, pull some cards to see what they had to say, because this is the most second anticipated comeback for 2026. Harry Styles being probably a close second against BTS. So with that being said, I might do a reading on Harry Styles. I'm not sure, but definitely for sure BTS, because there's a whole lot going on in the K-pop world, and I want you guys to know I didn't forget you. I've also done a reading on Janisa, and a reading on Rosé, and a reading on Danielle from New Jeans. All in the same pink shirt. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bust out K-pop today. It was a K-pop day. It was really great. I felt like I really got to see inside of each of their lives, especially for BTS. I can see their work, their drive, and their passion through the cards. And I can't wait for that to translate to stage for ARMY. And I can't wait to see that pop up on my TikTok feed, because I'm definitely going to enjoy watching ARMY perform and enjoy loving, sorry, not watching ARMY. I'm going to enjoy watching BTS perform and enjoy watching ARMY eat up the love that BTS gives them. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I sure did. Please leave your comments down below if you have any suggestions on anybody you want me to do a reading on, both in the K-pop or music and American industry. Let me know. Leave those comments down below. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It will really mean a lot to the channel. We really appreciate it. Please and thank you. And I said leave your comments down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of content, if this was a positive reading and message for BTS. And hey, thumb this video up if you just enjoy this content, and share this with anyone that's a ARMY, that could be a Blink, that's into news with tarot. Even though I don't do K-pop often, send this to anybody that's into K-pop, because hey, maybe I could try to bring that back for you guys. So with that being said, I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this positive outlook reading for BTS and what they are doing to prep for this tour for you guys. And I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Sunflowers.